a song in your head and you can't figure it out? Well, I do right here, this one. Did you ever hear it? Does anybody know what it is? The reason why I'm thinking is, reason why I'm asking is because it's been kind of driving me crazy, and I just can't remember the name. My father used to play it. He was a really, really wonderful piano player. He played jazz, and he played in nightclubs and everything. And as a child, I remember him singing this song. He'd get around the piano and start playing, and this was one that I always liked as a kid, but I can't remember for the life of me what it is. What's the name? Anybody out there know what that is? Let me show you the chords to it. It's really kind of neat. It's you bar strings 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then just take your pinky and put it on the 7th fret, 1st string. There's the chord chart right there. It's a D5 over C or something like that. I don't. Or maybe it's over A. But in any case, I'll show you what it is up there. But and then it goes to an F sharp suspended. You can see the chord chart up there. And then you go to a D9. There it is right there. So it goes. So it's just, you're going to start out 1 there, 1 there. Okay, and just move to all 3. G major 7th. Then it goes D, C, D, G. Okay, so. And then it goes off into another piece to it. But I was wondering if anyone out there can identify the song for me. I'd really appreciate it if you could. It's just one I remember my dad playing. And I wanted to look it up. So if you could let me know what that is. It's been a busy day today. I know I didn't put a video out yet. Yesterday or this morning. But I had to play in 2 different churches today, so I'm kind of tired out, but I just thought I'd do a short video and ask if anybody knows about that song. I'd really appreciate the input on it. And I'm hoping that what I'm playing, you recognize it. Sometimes you play the guitar and you can hear it in your mind, and you think what's coming out of the guitar is what's in your head, and it's not. Have you ever had that happen? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I notice sometimes that I can hear it, but when I try to get somebody else to identify it, or they don't recognize the song, and I'm thinking, how's that possible? So anyways, that's the challenge, right? If you can let me know what you think, I'd really appreciate that. Now, the thing is, there was one other thing I wanted to share with you, is the fact that I changed the strings out on this Martin M21, and I went ahead and put the Santa Cruz, the mid tension on. Remember I told you that I had 2 different Santa Cruz strings. I had the lights, or the low tension, and then I had the mid tension. I put the light ones on my Gibson, my little Gibson, and I have a video out on that. And I'm not going to do it before and after or anything like that on this guitar, but I put the mid-tension on here. And I'm very, very surprised at how the strings, even though the gauge is, there is a gauge on the back, it's 56 to 13 on these, 56 to 0.013. And so, you know, it's, you would expect to feel a little stiffness in the string, you know, but it's not there because the tension on this, I'd say it feels more like my elixirs at the low, or the light gauge. But the thing is about these strings that I noticed is that this guitar had a little bit of, just when I dig in, just a little bit of a string buzz on the B string. And G and B strings, for some reason, those two strings, if you're going to get a string buzz, it always seems like they show up on those strings. And in this case, when I would play my B string, would have this, just I could just hear it, like and it's not that the frets are worn or anything, and I checked the frets are even, there's not one higher than the other, so it was hard to understand what it was. I could actually change the truss rod and I could remove that, but then what would happen was I would give up a little bit of my comfort, because the action would be then not out of range, but a little bit higher. And I like a super low tension. And when you like a low tension, or excuse me, I like a low action. When you like a low action, you run the risk that when you dig in, you're going to get a rattle. And so, but I noticed that I changed over to these strings, it went away. It sounds really good. So yeah, I really like these strings. Now they cost about 20 bucks a package, which is kind of pricey. But I think for this guitar, because of the fact that it does eliminate that buzz for me, I probably will buy another set. We'll see. I've got to play them for a while, and then I'll let you know what I think. I really love Elixir strings, so you know, I always seem to go back to them. But in this case, for this particular guitar, just because I don't have that buzz there, I just might stick with them. So and they feel good. And they sound wonderful. A beautiful sound. And I don't know, even the pull-offs and the bends are a lot easier. So yeah, I'm very impressed by the Santa Cruz Parabolic tension strings. So anyways, if you do have a little extra and you can do it, give them a try and let me know what you think. I'd like to hear your feelings on them. I did put them on my little Gibson, and I think they sound great on that. I did put the low tension or the light ones on, and they have, again, that really nice feel. They bend, they're just easy feeling on the finger, and there's no buzzing or anything. It's just nice, clean, sustained sound. So yeah, I think these Santa Cruz strings are something to it. I hear a lot of people are really enjoying them, and now I understand why. So, okay, I'm going to leave that right there. And by the way, I'm not sponsoring them. I purchased these. I just like to try things out. When I hear about them, it's just fun and interesting. And sometimes you find something that it just helps you. And in this particular case, I'd say because of the fact that I can play this guitar and have such great feel, sound, no buzzing. I like it. That's pretty neat. Okay, So I'm going to leave it right there. I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, it's been a busy day today, but it's been a good day. And so I think I'll just end it right there. And I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are in this world.